Hello you guys, I thought I would show you how to install R and RStudio on your computer. So I have a machine here and I'm going to open a browser and I'm going to go to the R website. And usually if you put in R statistics or something like that, you're going to find this R project. So we're going to go there and we want to download R. Usually you need to select a mirror site, and you want to go down to the US and pick something that is close to you. And I'm using a remote computer, so I really don't know what is closest, but pick a site that seems closest to where you are, and then it will take you to this next site. And I'm on a Windows computer, so I'm going to select the one for Windows, and I'm going to go to Base, and then it gives you this option to download for your operating system. So you just want to pick the one that's the correct one for your operating system. So I'm going to download that, and once that's done, you want to run the installer file. And I am on a remote machine, and so this probably runs a little slower than yours might. And I think most of the default settings for this should work okay, so I'm going to say English, and next. Gives us a folder. We can leave that alone. We can use those defaults. And I think we can use that default. And the start menu will be under R. I don't care about a desktop shortcut. So I'm going to hit next. And when that's complete, I think we should be able to check the version by opening a command prompt and typing in R version. Didn't recognize that. Alright, I'm going to go on and just, I don't think it added it to the path file, but I'm going to go on and install RStudio. So then you're going to want to go to rstudio.com, and we'll look for RStudio. We're going to download the RStudio, and we're going to want to use this RStudio desktop, and we're going to pick the right one for our operating system, and mine is Windows, so it looks like that was automatically detected. and we'll run the installer once it's done downloading. We should be able to use the default settings as we do this. And I'm going to pause this video while this downloads. Okay, once that is done installing, you can click Finish, and we should now see R on our computer, and we should also see RStudio, and I'm going to go ahead and run RStudio. And that's what RStudio should look like when it's installed. You do need to make sure that you install R before you install RStudio. And we will get to know this program a little bit better. But looking at things briefly, you can see that this has a console here, and you can be good if I typed correctly. So you can run R code there. You'll see it executed that command. You can open some different types of files, and we will get to know a few of these. These R notebooks are handy for executing some code blocks and seeing the output and keeping that together. These Cordo documents, this is actually brand new this year. We'll probably look at it a little bit. It's a way to also have some code and output demonstrated in the same document and export the document to different formats. And you'll see over here in the right hand side there's an environment window that shows you variables and what they're set at in the environment. We'll use this a little bit more. Down here on the bottom right hand corner, you can see there's several tabs here. This default's coming up to the Files tab, and this, if you're in a folder, this will show you what's there. And we'll get to know a little bit more about some of these different parts as we go through this semester. So for right now, installing R and RStudio, and once you do have RStudio installed, you want to take a screenshot of this, and that's going to be Windows Shift S, and take a screenshot of RStudio and turn that in Canvas for your assignment. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later.